My life changed overnight. I woke in a haze, not sure of how long I'd been unconscious. Time enough for the pools of blood to go sticky and cold. There was only pain and silence. A heavy weight pinning me to the ground. I hesitate to look, not ready to accept what had happened. I slowly raise my head to see Talrock, my mate, lying motionless. I see the arrows in his back. For a moment, I'm furious, the captain in me seething. Why? Why would you ever turn your back in battle? Though that rage fades as I grasp him, his arms still shielding around me. I hug him for the final time before I push his shoulders and crawl out from under him. As I stand in the morning dew, I see the carnage. The valley littered with bodies. From the looks of it, everyone is lost. I am alone. A flapping sound pulls my attention away from the mangled sight and memories of battle. I step towards what remains of a banner, one of ours. The carrier, though missing his head, still holds tight in his grip our colors. I tear off what remains of the cloth. A small piece is all they left of their trophy. The rage builds again. This enemy was new to us, attacking without warning. Without hesitation, I go to pick up Talrock's battle axe, a mighty blade I intend to bathe in the blood of my enemies. Tying the strip of vibrant red cloth to the handle, I look to Talrock. I'll avenge you, and our clan. Their deaths not diminishing my loyalty to them. Even without clear direction or a name, I know my purpose. My hunt begins as I walk in the fresh rays of daylight, leaving everyone I know behind.
After completing a 3-year meditation, I observe my surroundings. Just a short distance above me is the hidden druid village. It seems the food storage building has been repaired since I've been meditating. I didn't mean it for it to happen. What if it happens again? What if something worse happens? I can't bear the thought. My mind travels back over 100 years ago when I followed commands effortlessly and remember the moment I became a traitor. It was at the Battle of Skoros, where an unknown spell struck me down. In a flash, I came to the realization that my actions had not been my own. All those moments in battle, the suffering I'd caused others, just unconscious routines planted in my network. But something happened that night. For the first time, I felt able to choose my own path. It was too much to process. I needed to escape. I retracted my weapon into my arm and sprinted to a nearby forest for cover, not caring as I knocked over my fellow warforged in the process. There, I could escape the horrors of war, and in that moment, I became a deserter, a traitor. Wandering the woods, I couldn't shake the thoughts that crowded my mind, taunting me of what purpose I could possibly have. I wondered if I was destined to be a destroyer and needed time to analyze the situation. The uncertainty tormented me for days. I lost where I was in the world. It was a clear night when a druid wrapped in a cloak adorned with stars found me. Taking pity on my broken mind, they escorted me to the hidden village at the top of a nearby mountain. It was in this village that they tried to teach me how to lock away my destructive design. I thought I had it under control. Maybe the military has given up their search for me. I cannot risk the safety of the village of healers any longer. The only logical choice to keep them safe from me is by leaving and finding someone who can purge the destroyer routines within me.
My name is Karos Trance. I've been walking this plane for close to 25 years. I am on my time mission. These time missions are to restore or provide a sense of order to a plane of existence.
That's right. That's right.
All of them.
There will never be a time. There will never be a time where Barrett doesn't cold open for us. Otherwise, it's weird. Otherwise, it's weird. Okay. Sorry, I'm just testing out the audio. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our continued game of the Shattered Blades, our D&D campaign crossover between Meet Me at the Table, One Stop Co-op Shop, and my channel, Canje Studios. So, welcome. We are going into our 4th episode. Yeah, how are y'all feeling about it?
Good, really good.
I'm ready for 4.
As a player,
Hey,
fine.
Matthew.
As a character, we'll find out how Tyros reacts. So.
Yeah.
So just to let everybody know, as we're getting into our announcements to start off, next week's episode is canceled because the 3 of us, Barrett, Steve, and myself, will be at Gen Con. And so we'll be Gen Conning up with the Gen Conners. Right?
Yes.
That's fine English.
We'll be Gen Con-ified.
You'll be Gen connoisseurs.
We'll be Gen connoisseurs.
connoisseurs.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll work for me.
Yeah. I wanted that to land a little better, but hey, I'll take it.
At least you had your landing gear out when you came down.
So, quick announcements to start off. So the audio with Foreteller, we're still working on that to get that sorted out. Some of the battle music will still be there, but the regular ambient music won't be in until we work out the situation. So the battle music will be, oh my God, my brain just went blank.
Is it provided by Foreteller?
Provided, that's the word. That's the English word, provided by Foreteller. The maps are going to be split between this time between Chespeku, who has Patreons for their battle maps, and also Morvold Press. Morvold Press, who has immersive TTRPG content for D&D 5e and Pathfinder, all done by Jeff Todd, and that is linked in the description below for people who are looking for that. Any announcements from you all? Robin?
KDM. I got my Kingdom Death Monster Gamblers yesterday, and unboxing coming out tonight. Yay.
Woohoo! Robin, got anything?
So happy.
She's like, yay!
It's a box the size of me, almost.
Where are y'all gonna store that?
Secret place.
In the spot where the games that I told him to sell to make room for it used to be.
Gotcha. All right, Steve, Kim, y'all have anything?
Quiet on the channel.
Yeah, we have
We've company over
hosting,
So-
so a little tricky to do streaming stuff. But I will mention that one of the games I've been looking for, my local game store did call me, and they got a copy, and so I'm excited. So this will come to the channel. Miss over Carcassonne arrived. So that is the cooperative version of Carcassonne. So we'll be bringing that to the channel.
Kim, I've been really showing off the lovely dice tower that you created for me.
Yes, thank you. I had I don't know if it was your reason, but somebody from Sydney was like, "Hey, could you send me one?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's expensive to ship, but yeah, I'll totally make you one." Yeah. So no,
that's
greatly
awesome.
appreciate it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad they're coming in.
I did buy a laser engraver, so Derek, if you want a now custom engraved Canje Studio one, I think I'm just gonna make that anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's on the way.
I swear, like every hour, she's like, "About this laser engraver." I'm like, "Oh my God, just buy it already."
I know. I keep going back and forth.
So, the person that you got from in Sydney, was that Dan?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
Nope. So.
All right. Cool. So we got our announcements. Y'all ready to play? We're 30 minutes a little over only because we pushed it forward a little bit, but that's okay. We're still going to keep our same time ending at midnight. So we're going to have a lot of fun diving into this. Let's get down to the D&D table. Don't. So, good people. Where we left off last. See, this is why we need where we left off last.
Happen, right?
Every 2 episodes, everyone is a little intense.
It's fine. So where we left off last, the group had just finished combat with some shadowed figures and a gentleman who who just kind of stayed in the back, checking out different things, and then morphed to the front, trying to see what was going on next to Viga, where she saw the red eye that she had been very interestingly trying to pay attention to find more clues on. After which Trance kicked a little girl in the stomach to wake her up.
Tapped would be better. Maybe love tap even might be the word we use.
And a fight ensued to where these shadow figures were destroyed and dealt with as you came upon the dilapidated house. The figure who was there vanished away, and the little girl who was knocked unconscious was revived by Araya, who used some divinity to bring her back.
Just to point out, it was our dear Tyros that knocked the girl unconscious.
Tyros did knock the girl unconscious by rolling a nat 1 and with her being in the way of that shot.
Yes. Good job, Tyros.
And then I believe someone threatened to call child protection on all of us.
So, where we begin back. The rain still pelts on the broken, dilapidated house. The girl who was, the small girl who was named Rat, who was in a fit of sleep and has gasped awake as the last creature falls, and the gentleman who seemed to be in control of these shadows vanished away. What would you all like to do?
Viga with a hot pocket level of 1 right now. I want to see if I recognized anything from the red-eyed guy, if he was wearing any particular colored clothing or anything other than the eyes that was identifiable. If I can just think back and remember what I saw.
Give me a history check.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Or memory.
Oh, balls.
Oh wow.
Nope. You were too fixated on that red eye.
Oh. I guess I'm so beat to heck I can't remember anything. Okay.
And I'm looking at where I'm at, and I'm outside, right? I'm right outside the front door.
No, you're inside, right on the other side. I mean, you might as well be outside. That whole area is just kind of.
So I kind of want to turn and look, and now that the battle's over, I'm just wondering if this house looks familiar to me at all, and if it looks like the one I saw in my dream a couple nights ago.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, 23.
23. Looking around, this house does not look familiar as what it came by in your dream.
Okay.
It really tried to you glean a lot of information and the details that's in the house, but nothing of it is striking up any type of memory.
Okay, so not the house from the dream.
Right.
Okay. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, Pickle.
Can I investigate or search the area that the mysterious person was standing? See if there's any clues left behind.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
What is that? Oh, that's a
good.
nat 20.
That's really good.
That is a nat 20. That's what that is. Going over to the area where the person, over by Viga, where the person was standing before they vanished, the figure was standing before they vanished, you see kind of they were standing in that area, but what you see is kind of like a circular indentation into the ground. So it's not foot marks or marks of different types of plate mail, shoes, or anything. It's just a circular indentation, which gives you the sense that they were probably levitating as they were moving around. Hey, Brian, what's going on?
The favorite little girl.
We will find out. I would like to look at the girl and see if she is okay. And no, I did not kick her enough to bleed.
She is just kind of has her hand on her chest as she's just kind of trying to catch her breath and breathe into from waking up from what seemed to be an awful air.
Rat, my dear, what are you okay? I see you're lost for breath. Did you have a nightmare?
She just kind of looks at you and it goes back and she red-eyed man, he was here.
How often
Get
does
me.
he come to you?
Not since me died.
Is this the first time you've seen him since your mom has died? But you knew who he was when that's so good. Do you know where he came from?
When playing, but I call me home.
So this is the man that you think you led here to kill your family?
I didn't mean to.
Now you know that everything happens for a reason, bad and good. And most of the time, it's all just to bring balance to everything. So even though what you think is the wrong things that have happened, in the end, this could all turn out all right. Why don't you maybe travel with us a little bit?
Make a situation.
Because you know everything is going to be all right.
Barrett breaking out in song and dance already.
Brian, that's
Okay.
God.
She just kind of you see her emotions starting to take over as just kind of remembering that memory and still feeling the guilt for that. You see her eyes tear up, but she's trying to hold it back.
It's okay. You can cry if you want to. Now, I am going to go check on a couple of my friends, or would you like me to sit with you a little longer?
She just like you'd stay.
I will sit down by the fire.
I'm gonna go inside too.
Hold on. Before she goes inside, can I Aria, can you describe your
What's her name?
Araya?
We practiced all this before the stream.
We did. I just messed it up. I'm so used to hearing it the other way now too. Can you describe your health state?
Your hot pocket?
Your hot pockets.
So, once again, I feel like this is frequent. I'm half dead. So,
Okay.
But you're not
so
all dead.
I'm not all dead. So I'm a little bit better than Viga. Viga looks like she's in rougher shape.
Yeah. Okay. So before you leave, I would like to approach Viga, and as I approach, I'm going to start to have a glow coming from me, and you see a chalice emblem appear on my chest. So mechanically, what I'm doing is I'm going to go into story form.
Okay.
And specifically, let's see, can I share this? How can I share this?
Viga, give me a perception
Yes.
check.
Viga perception check.
Oh, here we go. I can do this.
Okay.
There you go. Oh my god, that's a lot of words.
I'm really hurt.
That is a lot of words. You want me to read? Jeez.
You don't have to worry about it. All I'm doing is I'm going to cast healing. I'm going to do a second level spell, Cure Wounds on Viga. And what this is going to do is I'll also at the same time heal Araya. So.
Okay. So what are you going to heal me for?
We'll find out. Let's see what I roll. So this one here. 16.
Better than 4. I was thinking
4. Yeah, that's my second level spell slot. So I'm kind of tapped out. And then I had to roll a D8 plus 3 for this other one. Let me see if I can just click this to see if this works. Okay, click this. Did that work?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. And that'd be 8 for you.
For who? Who are you talking to?
Araya.
Araya. So what did you heal me for?
16.
Oh, thank you.
Healed you for 1.
Tyros, my man, it's good to see you healing out there.
Yeah.
That is.
All right, now do your thing.
Tyros, thank you, my friend. I'm feeling a little better. I'm gonna shuffle over to Rat
Okay.
and plop down next to the fire. So Rat, he's gone now. But that was rough. I'm sorry.
He is completely confused. He just woke up from a bad dream.
So, Rat, you're saying you had a dream, but what you dreamed, we all just experienced. Vega almost died. I'm in rough shape. You slept through all of it. Do you have any idea what's going on here?
Don't worry, Rat. I'm doing fine.
He's fine.
Are you, Araya, is that a kind of intimidation thing, or is that like, how are you coming at it?
More just like a real question. Like, do you have any idea what's going
gotcha.
on? How did you sleep through an entire battle that we just fought?
Don't know.
But to you, it was a dream. Do you know what he wants with you?
So, Rat.
You think he wants my stuff?
I'm just going to take a glance around the hut and say, no, I don't think he wants your stuff.
Rat.
Can't have.
What? Is there something specific you think he wants? Or is it just all your stuff? Don't know. Okay. I'm wondering too, is that a nickname?
Rat.
Okay. I'm going to call you Rat the Resilient.
She likes to do that, Rat. She likes to give things extra names.
Yeah.
She's given herself many. And we adore every one of them. Especially Vega the Wise.
I want to very discreetly kind of just look around the hut. I'm going to look at Rat's things, but not in an obvious way. I won't touch anything because I don't want to scare her, but I want to see if there's something that might catch my eye that is maybe specific. Is there anything else?
So this is just a general glance, not for something specific?
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm looking for. If there's anything that catches my eye, that
perception check.
Can I sense anything magical in the house?
Are you proficient in Arcana?
Yeah.
Arcana check, please. Vega, your perception check is you're just kind of looking around, taking in just like this is not making any sense. You really don't see anything. France, you cannot sense anything arcane.
Well, everyone, what do you think we should do for the night? Should we maybe bed down? Do we have more questions, more answers? I've got questions for Tyros.
Do you think he'll come back?
I think we have scared him off for now. If he does come back, we will not be here when he does. And if you wish, you can join us.
Ooh, we're taking the girl with us.
We might want to talk about that, guy. But yeah,
she's still creepy.
Who says she's going with us? We could maybe send her on our own way somewhere. If you really want to do.
Guys, I'm still pretty hurt. I think if we can rest here for the night, Rat, don't worry. We, like Trance said, I think he's gone for now, and if he does come back, we're here. We'll fight him off again. So does that sound good, everybody?
One last question for you, Rat, before we rest. Yesterday, you made kind of a strange comment to my friend here. You said we were all going to die anyway. What did you mean by that?
Everybody's been dying.
Who has been dying besides your mother?
There was a couple guards who came past here and they're dead. was some people with some through and they're dead.
Which way did they go while it was as they were walking to their death? Were they going north,
She
south,
pointed. She
east,
pointed
west?
like north, northeast, northeast.
The direction of the road. Okay.
And did you see them all die? Was it similar to like what happened to us? Were you having a bad dream again and then you woke up and they were all dead? Or how did that happen?
After they passed by, stayed really quiet so they come steal my stuff. Then I went to go after them to see what they were doing.
Okay.
I see.
While this is going on, can Tyros just circle the house and then enter? Just making sure there's nothing that's catches his eyes as he patrols.
Perception check.
Okay.
Roll better than Figa.
You pass by as you're circling around the entire house, and you pass by. You do notice something in the distance, a little shimmer. And I say distance, I'm talking about it's probably a good 100 feet from.
In what direction is this?
East.
East. Okay. Okay. So with the information, I'll enter in and join the group.
Okay.
So.
I would be more than happy to take one of the first watches if you fine ladies would like to bed down to rest.
Yeah. Thank you, Trance. I gotta go take a moment.
So
Tyros can also go into hibernation mode or whatever he does.
Yeah, we can do that. I did notice something east though. It's quite a distance away, but are we sure we want to stay here for the night?
What did
Can
you
you show me what you saw?
It's too far away to make it out.
Can you show me where it was?
Yes.
Can Tyros show me
would
where
it
it
be
was?
reasonable for me to walk outside and point in the direction?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay. Let's do that.
Okay. It's over there.
Well,
All
over
right.
here, it's to the east.
Well, then while I am watching tonight, I'll make sure to kind of keep my eye in that direction a little bit more than the rest.
I'm gonna go a little, just some opposite corner in the room. And I'm an imposing large figure, but I'm gonna get small, like
Okay.
just look like I'm small, and I'm gonna lay down, holding my axe and kind of cradling it, and just rock a little bit, and I'm gonna try to sleep.
Okay. So who's taking first watch? Trance? All right. And Trance and the sentry.
Yes. The sentry that can hear but can't respond or do anything unless something happens.
Give me perception checks, both of you.
Okay.
Which was slightly our downfall one time when you're like, oh, you just sit there.
How do wake people up?
All right.
Oh.
So, and Trance, you said that are you just,
I am keeping my head on a swivel.
Yeah.
And I am also kind of eyeing the east as part of my watch. Does that make sense?
Okay. All right. Okay. So, you all just kind of bed down as best you can. Rat is up. She's not. The dream really shook her, so she's just kind of sitting with you all. Trance, give me an insight check.
Hmm.
Okay. So as you just kind of are walking around, just taking a look, just pacing up and down, trying to stay close to the group just in case you need to alert anyone. But every now and then you're peeking over to the side. You peek over, and it's just kind of like this corner of your eye, imperceptible thing as you're turning back, and then you turn back and you don't see it anymore. But that in that direction, the distance that you saw, that was that where Tyros pointed out the oddity that he saw. For just a split second, you thought you saw a clock, an ethereal clock.
I'll make a mental note of that. Off to the east, the same place where that light was shimmering.
Where he was, in the direction of where he was pointing.
Direction.
The rest of you don't really notice anything, and time passes. It was just so sudden, right? It was just like something that you caught out of the corner of your eye. After that, the watch passes without issue. Who's got second shift?
Well, while I am bedding down, or not getting close bedding down and waking up the others, I am going to mention to Tyros, who technically can't speak to me because he's in sentry mode. He still technically has to rest. I'm just going to kind of sit next to him and say, Tyros, my man, I just want to let you know that we are all here for you in case anything ever happens. I also want you to know that sometimes things happen for a reason. I know that you were distraught by an accidental misuse of a spell. I don't want to speak too much about it, for it may damage younger ears, but I do want you to know that those kind of things happen, and you always have to push through them, because that might have been her destiny, and that might have been your destiny to continue on without her. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, Tyros does respond in any way, shape, or form.
And I knew he wouldn't, because he's technically on sentry mode. If he does, he has to break out of sentry mode.
That's right.
All right.
But he can hear me. That I know.
So have we been asleep long enough for a long rest?
Not yet. One more shift.
Okay.
So I'm going to go kick Araya and no, I'm not going to kick anybody.
I'm going to kick Araya in the stomach.
I'm going to gently, I guess we again did not decide who was going to take the next watch, but I know Viga was pretty banged up, and so I am going to slowly I'm going to wake up the fighter.
You buffering? What's happening?
Names are so hard.
I messed up provided, so I can't switch too much to it. Okay.
And say, Araya, would you like to take the next watch? Or I can wake up Viga the Wise.
I can take the next watch.
And then it is all you. You do have the ears of Tyros.
All right.
And I bed down.
All right. Araya, give me a perception check.
23.
Okay. So you're just kind of keeping your eye out, taking your watches as need be. Rat actually comes up to you. She's just kind of looking at you the whole time you're doing your watch. She's just watching. And she just kind of says finally, "You don't like me."
It's not that I do or do not like you. I just don't know if I can trust you. Something about this house and your situation, I'm sorry, just feels off to me. I feel like you're not telling us something. Brad, is there something else you want to tell me? Everyone else is asleep.
Make a perception roll.
How persuasive am
Except
I?
You got to show everybody your shirt too, Robin.
Now I get a 6.
And
My shirt, I'm too short for you all to see my shirt, but it just says, I trust no one. And I got a 6, so I didn't persuade her of anything.
So she doesn't say anything.
So, Red, I promise, as long as you don't hurt us, I'm not going to do anything to you. In fact, I even protected you during the battle. I just I still feel like I'm not sure I can trust you. That's all.
Talk about a battle. What happened?
So while you were sleeping and you were having that nightmare, what you were seeing, I have a feeling, what you were seeing in your dream, we were living that here. We were fighting these crazy shadow creatures. They almost killed my friend. The guy with the red eyes was out in the background, and then I thought he might finish us off, but he disappeared. And we couldn't wake you. We tried. Someone even maybe kicked you a little, and nothing. I mean, you wouldn't move until he disappeared, and then you woke up. Does any of this sound familiar to you? Do you have any idea what could be going on?
And she just kind of... I'll give you one more chance. Make a persuasion roll.
Okay. Come on. 14?
Okay. She says... Honestly.
But I feel like you can tell us. I mean, we kept you safe during that battle. You can trust us. We're also the only ones not dead yet. So we might be your best chance.
Gotten that far up the road.
Do you know of a way that you could help us stay alive? Because we need to get up that road. She scares you.
Told me not to say anything. Shouldn't have said anything. Sorry. And she... Where's the fight? All you get for a 14.
I know. I was trying to sound like shit. Can I tell if I can push her a little harder? So then I'll just sort of make the peace with her and just say, like, thank you for trusting me with what you told me. If you feel safe telling me more later, I'm here. I'm sorry it's hard for me to trust you, but I promise I'll keep you safe while I'm here.
You're not her head, kind of not. Am I muted?
He wasn't talking for a period. It might be.
Yeah.
It might have been that. I don't know.
I'm not mute. Not muted.
You sound fine so far, Derek.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
I mean, yes, he was muted and he was telling us a whole bunch of stuff, right? About
I revealed the whole plot. You missed it.
So if you could just repeat all of that, what I would have heard if I rolled a 20.
I think what it was that that's all you hear for 14. You got one sentence.
All right. So, your watch passes without issue, and you all take a long rest.
Thank you.
Needed that.
Where do I?
Right there.
Thank you.
Do I
check
recover
box.
my level of
Uncheck.
exhaustion?
After a long rest, you do recover 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay. I forgot I even had that.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. So morning arrives, and it's just as rainy, if not worse.
Oh, great.
Oh, perfect.
I'm going to try to whisper to Trance. Yeah, I'm going to try to whisper to Trance and just say, hey, I managed to have a little conversation with Rat last night, and I know you thought about taking her with us. What are you doing? I'm trying to have a conversation with you. Are you stuck in your cord?
I'm good now.
God. I can't take him anywhere. All right.
Can't take you anywhere.
Put my cloak on.
Now I forgot what I was telling you, Trans.
You talked to Rat.
You creepy girl. So Rat last night was telling me, I think she trusts me a little more now because I was a little nicer to her. But it sounds like there is a woman she's afraid of. And I tried to push her for some more information, but she kept saying she's not supposed to say anything. And it sounds like she's kind of afraid of her. So I know you mentioned trying to take her with us. I don't know if she's going to go, but it sounds like the road ahead could be dangerous. So we might
maybe it is best to keep her here. I don't know. A woman, you said. I actually dove into her thoughts a couple times, and I did not see a woman, but there was the red-eyed man pushing back on all of my attempted thoughts. So that could be, maybe they're in cahoots, this woman and this red-eyed man, or it could be the same person. But that's knowledge that it's always good to have. Thank you.
I'm awake. I'm gonna walk over, seeing you two talk. You can tell I was crying over the night. My eyes are a little puffy, but hey guys, I see you're up and at 'em. What's the plan here?
I think the plan is to go northeast. Araya was just telling me that she gained a little bit of trust with Rat, but every time we talk about how danger it is going up. So we're thinking maybe having her stay here and catching her up on the way back and bringing her back to the main city might be the best bet. How are you doing? You look a little worse for wear. Did you not sleep well, Vega?
It's fine. Just that was a really intense battle, and that being is not one to be messed with. Definitely a tough opponent. I saw some things that just wasn't right. Something is wrong.
And I think our answers are north. Because since we've been on our journey, I have had a strange dream of a cabin, much like this, but I do not think it is this cabin. So, and seeing this red-eyed man in her vision, in her side of her mind, do you think this is all connected? Do you think?
I must be truthful. I've seen the red-eyed man in a vision.
You have?
Yes.
Do you want me to detect your thoughts?
Is it?
Probably not.
If it gives us answers, I'm going to do whatever it takes. Is it gonna hurt? I can take it. I can take it.
It will not hurt. You'll just know I'm doing it. I actually don't know how much we would learn from me learning your thoughts. I think it'd be better to learn the being's thoughts, if anything. I think that'd be our best bet. Tyros, how are you this fine morning?
Tyros is still outside, but
Oh, well.
Join us, please.
Hey, yes. Tyros, how you doing
today? So,
where is he on the map?
I'm east.
He went far away.
I went east. Before coming in to join the crew, I want to try to find 3 sticks to help with walking, just like walking sticks out there.
Yeah, that's not hard to find. Yeah, I'd probably say make a survival check.
Okay. Are they?
Yeah, no, they're still not hard to find. Like
okay,
there's a lot of branches and down trees. That's not you. I'll probably say with the 8, you pick up sticks that are shorter than a walking stick. More like a walking. Well, one of them could be a walking cane, but the rest are probably gnome worthy. As you bring that in for the group.
Like fall and trip on a stick.
Before Tyros comes back, I'm going to ask Vega. You've known Tyros longer than any of us. Do you think he's okay? He had an awful emotional situation in the battle that I fear for our lives. I was afraid we were going to lose one of our 4 trusted companions here to the sadness of a single missed shot.
Yes. Tyros has a troubled past. But he's a good being. It's just he doesn't mean to do something sometimes. So we'll keep an eye on him and be there for him. He doesn't like to fight, so if we can avoid it, but I don't think that's happening. So
I think the way our path is at this point, I think combat and battle is inevitable.
Yeah, according to Rat, the path north is tough, and sounds like there's some danger in our way.
that's okay.
You mentioned her name as you were all talking, and you look around and you're.
Oh.
Perfect.
Oh, we lost Creepy Kid.
Guys, she's gone. Where?
Oh,
Should we look for her?
I think she is finding a hiding spot for herself while we head on north. I am good with her staying here.
Trance knows how to pass the buck.
Yeah, you know what, Trance, if she feels safer here, that's probably for the best. It would be another thing to worry about on our way north.
And besides, if it's her destiny to remain safe, we will pick her up on the way back.
And as soon as Viga mentions that she doesn't see Rat, I want to run to where we tied up Horse.
Okay.
And see if our horse is still there.
I'm gonna. I so want y'all to name the horse Loaf. If someone steals it, someone pinched a loaf.
Wow.
So I think I'm trying to get. I think this is the tree I tied him up to.
Horse is still there.
Okay.
Good, Horse McCoy.
Then I'll run back and say she didn't take Horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tyros is entering at this point. Is a little confused why Arias is running out there. Arias, oh my god. Arias running out there and running back, but doesn't know what to make of it, and hands these walking sticks. One's a little too short to the three of you. So,
Thanks, Tyros. Is this breakfast or?
oh, no, it's another leg for you.
Oh, to help clear the path. That's very, very thoughtful of you, my friend.
Because you hold up these sticks. What? None of them are of any potential possible use for you. Like, it's like
Transariah, maybe these would help you. Again, here. Thank you, Tyros, my friend. Are you doing okay?
Doing okay.
Okay.
Tyros, those sticks are amazing. We could use them to cook our food.
You need me to cook food?
Not yet.
No.
I will cook food.
If we ever decided to hunt for food, we can cook them on these sticks.
You want me to hunt for food right now?
We will hunt for food when the time is right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Viga will tell us when that is.
Yes.
She seems like a mighty hunter. Either
Tyros,
that or
I
Raya.
think I can use one of your sticks.
Aria.
Araya. You were right the first time.
I got that right the first time.
You said it's still raining pretty hard?
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll actually help, but can I take one of the sticks and cast light on it from my Celestial Legacy spell?
Sure.
So it'll
Lights up.
any object that's no longer than 10 feet and it sheds a bright light in a 20-foot radius.
Yep.
And then a dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So I'll cast that on one of the sticks and say, thank you, Tyros. Look at now I at least have a bright light. Maybe it'll help us in the rain. It can't hurt. We didn't do so well last time.
Guess that's part of the plan, right?
Yep. Okay, guys. I know it's bad out there, but is this normal weather? It's been so uncomfortably hot, and this rain. Is this normal? I don't remember the lands of the past seasons like this.
Tyrus just look at you questioning, like, hot? What? Hot?
It's a temperature thing. That's the right word, right, guys? Yeah.
Yes, I wouldn't. I don't know if this is unseasonably wet for this time for this area, but it could be. Maybe we could ask. Oh wait, Rat is gone.
Right. I think, guys, we got to move before it keeps getting worse.
Yep.
Oh, Tyros, my man, Rat is gone.
Yeah, and Tyros is very concerned as he now realize Rat is gone. So
She has found a place that she feels safe.
okay, with that, Tyros feels she's safe. He's okay.
Make a deception check.
Oh no!
This would be good.
Make a deception check against an insight check, Tyros. So trance deception, Tyros insight.
Oh.
So yes, he's probably not being fully on the level with you.
Okay, Tyros is. He's gonna go along with it, but isn't quite sure. So.
Okay.
Who would like to mount horse?
Oh wow.
And ride?
Let's go. Who's
All right,
who's
so you
riding
only
the
had
horse? Trance, are you riding the horse?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I could. You want me to give it a shot? I would be more than happy to ride ahead and see if we can see anything.
You take a turn on horse because I got us lost when I was on the horse.
I am going to see if I can find any way to find the road as I go maybe northeast.
Okay, go ahead and give me.
Want to hang my glow stick? You want to carry my glow stick with you?
I'd be more than happy to take the glow stick with you.
Brian, I love that. It is now canon. We have My Little Pony and glow sticks.
Give me a survival check. France.
I am riding my horse.
Okay. It takes about 5 minutes before you realize that you've hit harder dirt. You can't really tell it's the road, but you feel that you're going in the right direction as you steer the group further.
And I take out the map, my trusty map. I'm going to look at the map and kind of see if I can denote any points on the map that look of interest that might be able to guide us to know how far off we strayed and how close we are to this manor. Everybody, I have found the way.
What ho?
And I'm wet.
You mark on the map that you surprisingly, while are about whereas the trip should have taken a lot longer, you found it a lot closer than for marking symbols on the map, potentially about a day out.
Everyone, we have gained massive amounts of time. Like I said, I think this road is moving. Maybe it's kind of like what do those people call them? Moving roads. There might be magic afoot on the road. See how I got there? Foot road. I love this horse. It makes me a funny guy.
Oh boy.
What do you do this with? I don't know. I'm sorry. That killed me too much.
Oh goodness. All right.
We're going to continue north, I think.
All right. So you continue on. Sorry, go ahead.
I just said, good job, Trance.
Yes.
So you continue north on the road for quite a few hours. You're able to maintain the pathing every single time. It feels like, because of hard rain, it being difficult to see, you all are able to keep up because the glow stick is lit, so you're all able to follow that as he's walking, as he's riding on the horse, should I say. But you are able to maintain your pathing on the road until every single time you feel like you're about to veer off, you slosh into some really soft soil, which lets you know to back onto the hard pack road. This happens a couple times. It slows you down a little, but not much, for you to make progress for the entire day. As the entire day wanes on, the rain just keeps coming in torrential downpour. It does not ease up. The skies are overcast. It's very hard to see what's how long does that glow stick last? How long does light last?
That's a good question. Let me see.
I'm going to guess not a day's travel.
I think it's Hour?
Spell, it just says the spell ends if you cast it. Oh, duration 1 hour.
Yeah, so it would have gone out after the first hour. But I would say that you recognizing it went out. You adjusted to move back a little so you can see, but you were helping them guide every now and then. Someone would get stuck, but other than that, it's just fine. You get to the point where the rain is becoming way too oppressive in terms of like, Tyros, you're fine. It's, you just continue on your pathing, but the three of you are just miserable, soaking wet. And the funny thing of it is that even though it's raining, it's still hot. So now it's sticky hot and wet. as you're just kind of trudging your way through, pulling your cloaks tight and just trying to continue on through this pathing. This lasts for the remainder of the day as you make your way into evening. Rain does not abate.
How big is Mage Hand?
Like the size of a hand.
Then never mind.
You're looking at Big B's hand. Big B's hand, the one that's the huge one.
I was gonna have my hand go above my head.
Yeah, that'll do nothing for you.
Nope. Nope.
Do you have a tiny hut? Anybody have a tiny hut?
Just that spell, don't you?
Yep. I really like tiny huts.
Leoman, where are you?
So about what time of day did I? Sorry, Derek, if I missed that.
You've gone through the entire day, just kind of trudging through this. It's getting on in the evening, and it's become beyond miserable.
Then I think we should I think we should do our best to try to find some kind of shelter. Maybe construct something a little off the mud and see if we can find a way to find some kind of comfort, maybe huddling together to, I don't know, and dry off, or we're not going to dry off anything.
Well, guys, I don't know. Do we press on? If the road is, as Trant says, a magical moving road, if we stop, would we just not know where we are anymore?
You do have a good point. We could rest on the road. We could make camp on the road. Then if it moved, we would just move with it. If you wish to press on in the night, we could do that as well. Though,
it's also miserable.
It is not fun.
Yeah. I'd say if we stop, we have to stop on the road, which in a tactical sense is not a wise thing to do.
This is true, Viga. Yeah. Even I know a little bit about combat. No, that is not the best plan.
How far away are we from? Is it just another like half day or a full day walk?
Around that, yeah. Around half full. Y'all have made, it's awful progress, but you've made progress, right? Like you've going through this weather, but you've continued on your pathing along a pretty decent back road to make the progress.
I don't know. Do we press on through the night just to get to the settlement and then rest?
That would definitely put a roof over our head. That is for sure. Raya, what say you?
So Raya's taking some time to think, and then she finally says, well, if we press on, we could get lost in the dark. Remember how lost we were the other day? But if we press on, the idea of a dry roof sounds nice. So I'll go with what the majority of you say. I'm not sure I have the best answer.
Tyros, what say you, my friend?
Tyros looks and you tell he's not really struggling at this moment. He says, doesn't matter to me either way. I can press on. Fine. So really up to you guys.
I mean, I can keep casting light, right? It says cantrip.
Yep.
So, I mean,
Yeah. Good.
Cantrips, keep going. Just keep popping it every hour.
Can I notice anything out here where we could maybe build a shelter or find some way of keeping ourselves dry, or not dry, but at least unslogged if we decide to rest here?
At this, where you are in the road, and the road the road tries to, they've tried to make this path so that the forest doesn't encroach too much on it and cover it up. But from what you see, things are starting to kind of flood a little. So it's probably everything is just completely damp and soaked. The trees, the leaves, the shrubs, the lily, like just everything is just completely covered and soaked at this point.
Viga, I think you are wise as usual. I think pressing on is going to be our best bet here. I don't think there's any comfort to be found anywhere in this area.
Okay.
All right. Do you think that'll be okay?
I will press on.
All right. So you continue on through the night. Are you tapping that light stick?
Yes. Shake your glow stick.
Is Trance leading us
on the horse?
If he is, he's about to make a roll. Why? What's up?
Because I would like to, with the darkness coming, I like to tap on his shoulder and see if I can't help him with guiding us.
Okay.
Nudge.
All right. So I'd probably say make a survival check with advantage.
Okay.
Doing your.
I don't think I have night vision. I don't think.
No. You.
Yeah.
One more.
Oh, I forgot to do this. Sorry, with the double roll.
17.
My fault.
Okay. So you press on in the darkness, and every hour you keep having to wait back for a ride to put light back on the stick. But you continue on through the night. The rain does not abate. It feels like it starts to get worse. And as you all just kind of put your heads down and just power through this awful walk. It is terrible. Viga, even in all your years of combat, you've never been this miserable. As you continue through this awful gale of just constant downpour. When the sun is starting to, well, not the sun, but when you start to get the sense that dawn will be soon approaching, the rain stops.
I fall asleep. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
What's funny, though, is when you look behind you, it's still going.
I told you this road was magical.
Yeah, I'm no weather person, but this is strange.
Just so I can understand the situation. So is there basically a visible wall of water?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Have you ever seen anything like this, Araya?
I have not.
All right, got it. Nailed it. First try.
You can slap him, Robin. It's okay.
All mine. So I'm going to look to the party and say, I've never seen anything like this, but I kind of want to step back and see what happens. But can you kind of like hold my hand while I just step back into the water?
I got you, fellow redhead.
So I'm going to kind of hold on to Viga, and I just want to step back and see.
Okay, you
what
step back.
like.
You step back. When you step back in, you can't see in front of you. It is just miserable, the constant, horrible downpour that you've been dealing with for an entire day and night. Also, because y'all walk through the night, you'll all take a point of exhaustion.
And I'm going to kind of shake Viga's hand to pull me back out.
Yeah, and you come back in, and as you come back through, yeah, there's no... All right.
Where is exhaustion?
Keep track of that in the system?
If you click on conditions, it'll say up over next to where it says defense. Over on this side it says conditions. Click on the word conditions. It'll come up as a thing. Slide all the way to the bottom, and you'll see it.
Got it. Thank you.
Am I still frightened, or does that go away?
Are you still what?
Frightened. Because I got frightened.
Oh. That went away.
Okay.
I went away at the end of the combat.
Turn that off.
So, Grubo, it's crazy. When I was holding Viga's hand and I stepped back, I'm back in the downpour. And then when she pulls me out, it's clear. Something is not right about this place. Ever since we got to that house, that whole day, that girl, something's weird.
Yeah, I agree. Let's let's proceed with caution. Trance, on the mount, do you see anything? And I'm also I want to look around and see ahead of us. Do we see the settlement or?
Give me perception checks.
Everyone or just her?
Whoever's looking.
Oh, good.
I'll take a peek too.
Yes. From the horse, I take a peek.
Yet Araya's back.
100%.
Yes, she is.
I'd say Viga and Araya, you both see the it's kind of like, it seems like it's this small hill. It's not like this high hill that you have to walk over, but on the other side of that you do see, like, it looks like the shapings of a building.
Okay.
Vika, do you see that? Does it look like we're close to something?
Yeah, there's some sort of structure. I don't think I know it from anywhere, but
I
is
think
it familiar to you?
Not from this far out, but I think we head that way. It's the closest thing we've seen to a building or a structure in a while. So,
Araya, it's at this point that you hear a shuffling. You hear shuffling that is not that type of shuffling, Steve. You hear shuffling that's coming from further down the road.
ahead or behind?
Ahead.
Ahead. You guys, do you hear that? There's like this weird shuffling sound up ahead. And then can I see what might be making that sound?
Okay.
Or I just hear it?
You hear it presently. Are you trying to see it?
Yes, I'd like to see if I can see it.
Okay.
Move for initiative.
We're gonna have to go theater of the mind on this one.
If it's a crocodile shuffling, all right, just gonna go back in the rain.
From what you are witnessing, you're saying, "Hey, did I hear that?" And then you start. Damn it, Brian.
Yep.
You look to try to make out what that noise is. And it's around this time that a head just kind of its way around and looking as it starts to move from side to side and it stops. Y'all are standing on the road. So it stops and it just kind of moves one side like this, moves to the other, and it proceeds to walk forward.
Do we all see this or just Araya?
Araya.
All right.
And it proceeds to walk forward to you.
Hey guys, there is a very strange floating head walking towards us and shuffling. Does no one else see this?
Do we see this now?
Coming up on the road, you actually see a humanoid male. Very dressed in just kind of regular small clothes, the regular peasant attire for the summer. And he just kind of comes up and he just says, "Greetings."
Greetings.
Hi. I stand up really tall.
I stay on the horse.
You all look soaked to the bone. Do you need a place to rest?
It's
Yes.
kind of you to offer.
Well, we have some shelter and some food at our settlement, so you're more than welcome to come.
Settlement. How many are there of you?
Just kind of seems taken aback by that, and he's just like, you, maybe 10.
Do you know where the manor is for this area?
Is it Hamlet?
Hamlet of this area. Never
that the
remember what I'm doing.
I mean, our settlement is a small hamlet, yes.
Did we find?
We are soaked to the bone, and I don't know if you've noticed, but on your road here, it goes from downpour to clear, downpour to clear. Has it always been that way?
He just kind of looks at it and past you. He looks at it and says, "Yes, the darndest thing." gods take me. I'm not sure what's happening.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. So I'm gonna turn to you guys and yeah, what do you think?
I think we follow him, but we stay on guard because I don't know if we can trust him for sure.
I say we follow him.
I'm going to have a heart attack of not surprised that she doesn't trust him.
All right.
I said I would follow him, but I'm just, I keep my eye on him.
Yeah.
Sure. We will.
Okay.
We would love your generosity. We would love a place to rest and at least dry ourselves before we move on.
Yeah, I'm sure yeah, your horse probably needs some water too. Yeah, we can take care of you. No problem.
I think our horse has had plenty of water in the rain,
Yes.
but we'd be more than happy to have a nice day.
Yeah. So it's just the four of you.
Yes,
All right.
for now.
Okay.
So what's
Well,
your
this
name?
way.
I follow him
I
on the
follow.
horse.
Okay.
Slowly.
I'll follow.
Okay.
I follow cautiously.
All right. You
I'm
all,
oblivious. I'm gonna follow him. So,
you all follow. So he's how much are y'all giving him, like a wide berth or something, or are y'all walking with him? What are you doing?
not Tyros. Tyros is just following like normal. So
Tyros is like skipping.
Okay.
Ve-
Don't get
Vegas-
in the van, Tyros. Don't get in the van. But he said he has puppies.
Vegas, I'm gonna run up next to Tyros and say, just kind of put him on the shoulder, Tyros, and I'll whisper to him, let's just be cautious here. We want to make sure everything is safe.
but this man is gonna help us.
Yeah, I hope so. But let's just make sure everything is okay. We don't know this person yet. I don't even know his name.
Oh, you're right. I should ask his name.
Okay.
And at this moment, he goes up to the guy and asks his name. So, sir, do you have a name?
Yeah, Tim.
Do some people call you Tim?
Wow.
Everyone calls me Tim.
Baron got it.
Good work. Good work, Steve. Proud of
You're
you.
welcome.
As he's talking to Tim, I am going to move over next to Vika and say, Vika, what exactly was our mission again for the Hamlet? Because I think we found this Hamlet, or air quotes.
Yeah, we're supposed to. Hold on a second. It will come to me.
I need to turn to that page. Hold on.
Investigate the happening, like what's going on up here, and check on things and report back to the lieutenant. They've been missing shipments. People come here and they don't come back. It's just a whole bunch of sketchiness that she needs to know what's happening.
Perfect. All right. We will find out what she needs, and then we will probably get out.
And I'm going to kind of lean in and say, all right, I don't think we should tell them why we're here, though, because at this place, something feels off. Do you guys feel it, right? Something's off. I don't trust him or this place. So
Not even the weather trusts these people.
yeah. So, I mean, let's observe, but let's not tell them that we're here to check on them. Not yet.
Right.
Yeah. Let's make sure Tyros knows.
Tyros is not in agreement, so that's fine.
Okay.
I did
I'm
not
gonna
know that was the
kinda-
name of the bunny.
my
The
steed's
rabbit.
gonna
That's
go up
why.
next to-
That's why I
next
missed
to-
that joke.
Oh,
I did not know that was the name of the rabbit.
it's not the name of the rabbit, it's the name of the enchanter, the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, the enchanter. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to ride my horse over next to Tim. And Tim, how long have you been up here?
About fortnight.
I forgot what a fortnight is.
It's a game where they run around and they shoot each other. Last person.
You asked for that, Robin. You asked for that one. It's a month.
A month, thank you.
Yeah, I'm excited to see your settlement. What are you guys known for?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, most places have like something they're proud of. What is something that your Hamlet is proud of? other than not being wet?
I don't know. Not killed by the swamp.
The swamp has killed.
I mean,
Killed.
there are alligators out there, right?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen any.
No.
There's a few.
Oh, then you
Just a
should be
few.
careful.
I will try. I would hate to do that. I mean, now I think about it, we did come across a small croc, but we managed to kill it and skin it.
Oh.
Do you have a leather worker in town?
A tannery, mostly.
Yeah. You have a tannery?
A small one. We're just
Do you
kind of
give
getting established
coins
right
or-
now.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that. Why we were going to offer to sell him the skin if you're interested.
Maybe he
think they-
might. I mean,
Yeah.
probably some barter and trade. Maybe, I don't know.
Not bad. What other establishments do you have in your fine hamlet?
Not much. We're just getting established right now. Too crazy.
What do you, if we were to trade with you, what is something that you most likely trade for and with? What is something that is you guys have plenty of that are?
Oh, we're
willing to
setting
trade?
up. We're setting up a port. So nothing really to trade right now. Just trying to shore up defenses.
Oh,
Have you guys had many issues with like other people, not crocodiles, but people? Any issues up this way?
No, none at all.
Okay. Do you do a lot of travel back and forth between your hamlet and where do we come from?
we come from the other port city.
Okay. I forgot the name.
Oh no, we come from the port city that Derek said at the very beginning of the game.
This
I think
is
it
their person.
started with a B.
Bredon.
Bredon. Do you do a lot of travel between your hamlet and Bredon?
Not as of lately, but I mean, not uncommon. We just don't have a reason to head back yet until we're fully established. Probably gonna sail a ship around at that point once the port's established.
See, I walk up to Tim. Do you travel north or east from here as well, or do you mostly which directions do you travel from your finest city here?
We don't go that far. We're still setting up the settlement, so there's no reason for us to. We brought enough supplies. There's no reason for us to.
I was curious if we should be prepared for weather in other directions or just south from us, if you happen to know that.
No, the weather's been fairly nice here.
That's good to hear.
Have you had many visitors besides us?
No. Was there more people coming?
Possibly. We were just coming. We were just actually traveling north as adventurers, seeing if anybody needed help. And so I'm not sure if there might be more that are adventurers moving around or not. But so we just thought if there, so we can't just tell you no, but there might be.
They're here if they come.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to see your pride and joy of a hamlet.
As you continue on down the road, just kind of chatting up him as you move, continue towards, you come upon. Let's see if I can find this picture now. This one.
Picture time.
You come upon gotta get chat back up. A muddy road that is set up with ramshackled a bridge, but upon crossing it you set up and you this muddied road that leads into these ramshackle houses that are put together. They are very just wooden, and everything just seems kind of damp, a little bit of overgrowth, but other than that it's a settlement that's been set up as you pass. Once you move further in down the road and kind of turn the corner, you see just kind of some stones that are been laid out or set up to build up a small fort, if you will. There's no raised towers. It's just kind of like a wooden palisade set on top of rocks at this point.
Is it basically the foundation or something?
Yeah, like it's the foundation of setting up. And this palisade's not high. It's probably like 4-foot high stakes that are in the ground that stretch out around, and you see just these different houses that are just moved on, set up to certain parts of it. The part of the hamlet that leads towards kind of what looks like a really rickety dock has one small fishing boat that is just pulled up to it, and that takes up the whole side of what that's supposed to be a dock. So it's a very small one that's there and very ramshackle as well.
Are these buildings you have pulled up? These are outside the markings of that foundation.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. This was when you crossed the bridge, the wooden bridge. This is what you saw. And if you're looking at the picture, further down the road, it turns to the left, and that's what gets up into that foundation of setting that. So you just kind of, as you pull in, you see a couple people step out, all of them human, right? Male and female. And so they just wave as you come in and say hello, very friendly.
It's good to see you, fine citizens.
Oh, you should be able to dry off some rooms. And he's like, and he points towards one of the houses that's closer to that dock that's next to the fishing boat, and he's like, that really doesn't have a resident yet, so you can go in there, dry off, and you'll see about rustling up some food.
I appreciate it. Do you wish any coin for us to stay?
No, we're perfectly fine. We're able to help. Sounds like you got caught in whatever that thing was, so it could have not been a great walk, and you must be exhausted.
Right. Well, I appreciate your kindness. Is there anything we can do for you, or do you feel safe in this environment? Is there, or are you troubled by anything other than, I guess, nature?
Nothing's really bothered us.
Okay.
All right, so should we head towards the building?
I so want to mind probe this guy so far.
Oh my God.
But I'm not going to. The rear estate myself. Can I tell if he's telling like the truth, that he feels safe in this place?
Make an insight check. So
He's got diagrams?
I don't know that.
So,
Good.
he seems to be on the level.
Okay.
Just like those monks were.
Don't mind him turning to the side to rustle around some papers or anything.
Nothing happened.
What? Who? What?
All right, I'm going to take my cloak off and put it up to be able to dry off.
Okay, so you dismounted, hitched the horse, and then went into the building?
Yes,
okay.
And I am going to tell my compatriots here, this place seems a little too good to be true.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to walk around the building before I enter it.
And I think somebody should watch the horse at all times. I have a feeling, did I notice any other modes of transportation other than the boat?
Nope. No other modes of transportation?
Like no carts, no
carts?
Anything.
No. Nothing.
So, Tyro is a little confused in the situation, noticing that things seem pretty, wet and damp here, even though the weather, as according to our recent guide, has said it's been clear. Is there checking? Is this something that seems accurate for this region?
The what? I guess I don't understand. Sorry.
I think he's wondering how muddy. If it is so muddy.
Why is it muddy when it's perfectly clear and it doesn't? Tim.
The roads themselves. I'd probably say the roads themselves, just from your purview as you're walking. It's not that it's kind of it's a swamp. So
Oh, okay.
the
Just because
mud
it's
and
swamp.
paths are just maybe it trotted a little too deep and a little bit of ground came up. But that's about it. But
It's
you don't
swampland, but not
as
because
as you're looking
not
at
because
this,
of rain.
it doesn't look like rain has
Okay.
fallen.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, the
Okay.
buildings they're fairly dry.
Okay, cool.
I mean, they're kind of the humidity kind of soaked up a lot of that moisture.
I'm also concerned. I've been many places over the years, and I've never been able to, well, as Brian would say, people normally do not turn down coin when offered when given a place to stay.
Yeah.
He just seemed unusually chipper, and I have a hard time trusting somebody that seems that happy. Something's gotta be wrong with him.
Everybody.
People Ryan trusts, no one.
Is Tim still around? Like, is he watching us?
No, he's headed off. He's headed off into another building.
Okay, but we know where he went.
Yeah. Yep.
Guys, I kind of want to see if I can see into any of these other buildings. Like, is it normal? Are they just regular buildings with people?
So Tyros is okay. So he'll Tyros walk up to the next building and knock on the door and see if it answers.
A woman opens the door. She's dressed in regular surf apparel, and she just kind of SERF, not SURF. And so he
okay.
She just kind of is like, good day.
Good day. Do you live in this fine town?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Can I help you?
Oh, we're just we're just recently arrived and looking for places to go or what to do in the area.
Looking for a tour guide.
Mini
Tour
golf?
guide.
Tour guide, Derek. Looking for a tour
This is
guide.
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Yep. We're in Mudley Land.
So she looks at you and she's like, "Oh, you look completely soaked. Maybe you should dry off and we can see about getting you some."
That sounds fantastic. Are you cooking?
Yeah, I can.
I would love to watch you cook. That's not too much of an ask.
The creepiest statement ever.
I walk up. I'm shuffling over, seeing Tyros having this interaction, and knowing how my friend is.
I'd love to watch you cook. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm muting myself. Go.
Hi, Tyros. Turning to the lady. Hello. Thank you for welcoming us to your little hamlet here. Tim kindly offered the next door residence for us to dry off, so thank you for that. Tyros, I think we're gonna have a little conversation and dry off in our hut, and then we can explore.
But she's gonna cook.
Yeah.
Can we stay a little bit?
Can we come back? I think we should dry off a little bit and figure out what our plans are going to be, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you, Miss. What's your name?
Right.
Oh, whisk me.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
The new #1 single.
Okay, focus.
Okay.
That was amazing.
Tyros will follow Mika.
Well, I asked the lady what her name was.
Oh.
Derek has to look at his paper. You can't see.
Gwenna.
Gwetta?
Yeah.
Did you say Weta?
What do you hear when I talk? Clicks?
Did you say what you said her name was?
Gwenna.
Gwenna.
Okay.
She's a future developer of a graphic design studio, so yes. What a
Oh my god. Gwenna, thank you. Yeah, my friend is very interested in learning and becoming a better cook, so that's why he asked that question. He just wants to learn more. Is
Oh,
all.
he is more than welcome if he wants to. If he would love to join me in the kitchen.
Okay, well, we'll come back for that. I think we're
You
gonna.
sure?
We
I mean, I just want to make
we-
sure that you're comfortable.
we just got to town. We're gonna, settle in for a little bit, just to, like I said, dry off. You have interesting weather.
Yeah, it's the darndest thing, right?
Yeah. Has that been like that all? since you've been
Gods
here?
only know what's going on.
When did that start?
About a fortnight ago.
Oh,
Is it candles? 2 weeks.
okay. All right. So it's been here since. Have you been here for longer, or have you? When did you see it happen?
Been here about a fortnight.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you again, Gwenna.
Just make sure
Tyra-
you get dry,
Yeah.
and we'll get you some food.
Yep. Thank you. We'll come back. Come on, Tyros. Let's go meet up with our friends.
You shuffle off to the rest of the group, and as you approach, Pyros is particularly excited that she's gonna cook over there. She's gonna cook.
Yes, Tyros, I know. And she seems very friendly. But this is weird.
And I'm looking at Vika and say, was he creepy again? Did he do creepy things?
Things again.
Again.
It's just an oddity. That's yes.
Would
Yeah.
anybody like to go kind of search around, see if we see anything out of the ordinary with me? I've got a plan.
You do.
Boy.
Okay. Guys,
Like around this house where we're drying off?
I'm just saying, I was thinking we could maybe just kind of walk the streets and see if there's anything unusual, and maybe we could even see into some of the houses and see if there's anything going on.
Is that what y'all want to do?
I say a couple of us may do that, and a couple could stay back.
Yeah, I'll stay back, and Tyrus is prepared to enter the house. So.
You want to see the woman cook?
No, at the house we're at. Not
Oh,
the,
that
was the house. The bartender. I'm here.
I'm here to learn the cooking.
Let's amp up the creepy. Boo! Kick the door in. Cook.
Chef hat on. I'm ready.
So the drying off house. You want to stay at the drying off house.
Okay. All right. Trance, if you and Araya want to go out, I can stay in this house with Tyros, and we can keep an eye on Horse. And just kind of a lookout for you guys too, if anything, if they get excited for some reason. So
Perfect.
Uh-oh, we're splitting the party.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So who's going where?
Araya, would you like to join me? I could use a good steel by my side.
Sure.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. As we walk by, I'm noticing from the picture there's like a few houses on each side of the street. I'm going to walk kind of about 30 feet towards one of the houses and look to see if there's any windows or doors, if they have shutters that are closed or open or anything like this. Is it like, can you see into these houses?
Most of the shutters are closed.
All right. First house I'm walking up to, I'm going to use thaumaturgy, which can open or shut an unlocked
You're gonna do the loud.
door.
Yeah.
It's just a verbal component that's not, and I can make it loud if I want to, but it doesn't
Gotcha.
have to be loud. And so it's almost like a strong wind blows open or closed a window or a door if I want to. So I'm going to try to use it on one of the windows, and as it opens, if it does, I'm going to see if I notice anything odd inside.
Okay. You use link thaumaturgy. Well, link thaumaturgy for a second, please.
Boom, 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 boom.
Words just have to go crazy.
Here you go, big huge block of text for you.
And you guys are within sight of us. You're staying in the houses. That's
Well, what are
You're
y'all?
not.
I'm
You're
trying
not
to
going
find.
up.
Well, let's.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Sorry,
find out
I'm
where
actually just going
everybody
to the
is
first
going.
house next to us, not Cooker Girl, but
not Gwen's house.
one of the things that Thaumaturgy can do is you can instantly cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And that's kind of what I'm trying to do for like the first house and see if it opens and if it
The
does,
first
we
house
see
that you
anything
walk
inside.
by, you cast Thaumaturgy. The shutters try to fly open, but they're held in place, which means they've been nailed shut.
Perfect. I'm going to try it on the next house after that.
It flies open. No one's inside.
It's empty.
Yep.
That we can see. How many houses do we see on this road?
I'd probably say about 4 or 5.
Okay, I'm going to try it on all the ones except for Cooker Girl.
You're walking by and just flying open
Just
windows.
seeing
I'd probably
open.
say you see. Give me a perception check. You walk by, and as you are flying open shutters, as you're just kind of seeing what's going on, a few people come and try to close them back in. Some nothing happens, and the one that's a place where y'all are supposed to stay, and no one there.
Okay,
So
I found nothing of interest.
Should we
Except
go
for-
back and dry off then?
Yes, I think that's a good idea. And as we get back, I'm going to alert Viga and Tyros of what I did.
I
As
think
y'all were, before we get there, you two were off walking. What were the other two of you doing?
I think Tyrus would be entering the building, the front door.
Where we're staying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. So I'll go in, but I'm assuming there's a window in the front where I can keep an eye on horse.
Mhm.
Okay. So, Tyros, I want to talk to you quick about what happened in the battle. When you froze, my friend. I just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm okay now.
You sure?
Right now, I'm okay.
Okay. All right. If it's all right with you, after I dry off for a minute, I'm gonna go back to the front porch. Just keep an eye on horse and look out for Trance and Araya. You know, they're around.
That sounds good. I'm going to enter this house.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, let me know if you need something.
So I go through the front door.
Okay.
Just normal. No, nothing abnormal around it. Despite Tyros.
Are you looking around in the house?
No, I'm just entering the front door.
Oh.
Like normal.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
this
if you're
house seems
doing that,
legit.
It's fine.
yeah.
Tim was a trusting character. What are you talking about?
You are. I'm gonna Viga realizing what is happening. I'm gonna turn right back around. I just want to look around the house inside real quick to see if it's just a regular house.
What do you mean? Like you're on the front porch and you're just looking through the door?
Well, I'll go in the door, cross
Okay.
the threshold, and then I want to look around in the house.
Okay.
Just to make sure everything's legit. Or
You look around. It's a
normal house.
house.
Okay.
Give me a perception check. 11. Yeah, it's a normal house. Nothing to see here.
Okay.
While she's looking outside the house, I will venture inside and not looking anything particular, but just checking out the layout and stuff like that.
Yep. Viga, can you wisdom save?
Oh boy.
Viga the Wise.
Oh, okay. So you just go in and you're checking stuff out. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, Tyros, you said you were just gonna look around as well, or you were just walking?
I want to gather the layout of the house, like how many rooms are there.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm awesome at this.
It's. I mean, you don't need high perception to notice rooms. It's one open area. There's a table in the corner that has 5 chairs close to it, and there are 3 beds. That's all you notice.
It's just one room.
Yeah, just one open
level.
room. Yep.
Okay. Is there like a fireplace or anything or cooking areas? No. Just an empty area.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
No chests or any storage anywhere.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. This time, Araya and Trance, you return. So y'all are joining them inside the cabin.
Yes.
I'd like to do a loop around the cabin first, just to see if I see anything unusual.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. 20.
You walk around the cabin and you're just kind of checking things out. You don't see anything particular until you get to the side of the pier, and around there's where you just kind of notice this red marking on one of the posts of the pier. Just a mark. Someone would make for Robin, like someone would just make with a marker. It's just kind of like this quick mark.
Okay.
But that's about it.
All right, then I'm going to go back around. When I come in, I'm going to tell the group. So I did a loop around our little cabin, and the cabin seems like a cabin, but down by the pier, there's a really strange red marking.
What do you think it is
on one of the
for?
posts. I don't know, but does anyone else gonna come check it out with me?
Can Trance and Arai, can you both give me wisdom saves, please?
Uh, 10.
Okay. What you got, Trance?
I got a 3.
Got a 3. Sweet.
Great.
All right, cool. So continue.
Does anyone want to come check out the post with me and see if they what this weird red marking is?
Also, there's a building that has windows that are all nailed shut, I noticed. All the rest were open and had people lively in them or empty.
Okay.
I don't know if that is odd.
I'll go. Well, actually, Trent, is it like locked? Like, do you need me to put my foot through the door?
I sense that they're nailed shut.
Do you want me to open it?
Or we could ask, I don't know, Cooker Lady what is over in that house.
Cooker Lady.
I guess her name is Gwenin or something.
Gwenna. Yeah.
Gwenna.
All right.
Cooker Lady.
I think all the fun out of
so far, the only name I feel like we've consistently all gotten is Tim.
I just need to pick normal names.
Normal names.
Cooker Lady is Gwenna.
Gwenna. Okay. Well, Trance, if you want to go ask Gwenna across the street, I know Tyros really wants to learn a cooking dish from her. She offered she would show him at one dish, and maybe that might help him. If you guys want to go do that, Araya, if you want to show me this mark on the pier, I can go do that.
You want?
Sure.
Okay.
Tyros, you want to come with me and see Gwenna?
Yes.
He kind of perks up when he says, "Cooking time."
It is. It is time to see cooking in action. Let us go.
So Tyros quickly shuffles out the door.
And I go with him over to Gwenna's house, and we knock on the door.
Okay. She opens up. Hi, how you doing?
Good evening, Gwenna. My name is Trance. I am with the group that arrived just a little while ago. We're just exploring your fine hamlet, and my friend Tyros here seemed to be intrigued by cooking. He normally has not done this, and he's interested in what kind of meals you prepare here in this hamlet. And so if you would be so kind as to show us what it is that you're cooking and what fine meals you prepare, it'd be awesome to see. And we could also share pleasantries while that happens.
More the merrier. Come on in.
All right. I step into the house.
All right. So
Fire spells.
so you two are stepping in the house, and Viga and Araya, what are y'all doing?
I'm gonna go look at the marking she mentioned with her.
Okay.
She'll point it out.
So I'm going to take her down to it's the pier, right? Right
Yeah.
behind the dock.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go back there, and
The marking's gone.
Yep.
What do you, Araya? I don't see anything. What are you talking about here?
It was like this red mark right here on the pier, and now it's gone. I told you this town is suspicious. There's something wrong here. It was right here.
Yeah. I mean, I believe you. It's just, I don't know what to do with this information.
I don't either.
Okay. Trance mentioned a locked house. He said he wanted to ask Gwenna to open it or what was inside. I wonder if we can try to sneak in.
Yeah, should we go try to peek through the shutters?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to sneak into it, but
A barbarian sneaking. Okay.
I was gonna say,
This is gonna be
in my big
magical.
plate armor.
This is gonna be
as it came out of my mouth,
magical.
I'm like, okay, yeah, that's happening.
So barbarian and someone in plate mail. This is gonna be great. I've waited for this moment my whole life. All right.
We're definitely optimal, Derek, for sure.
All right.
Okay, so I guess are you coming with me? Let's go look at this house. You know, I don't think Trance would want me to bust the door down just yet. But I think maybe we can kind of see what's up.
Yes, let's go peek.
Okay.
Okay.
While this is going on, I'm guessing we are inside.
Yeah, yeah. I'm cutting back over to y'all. I'm cutting back over to y'all. So inside, you all are. It's a very open room. Sorry, I just need to read something. It's an open room that, just like what you saw in the other, but this one there is a cast iron stove that's set against the wall with an opening. Well, not right against the wall, but a little bit out with a little opening. And next to it is just a small, just very utilitarian table that just holds stuff for chopping up vegetables and cooking. Yeah, so she just kind of walks over and she starts saying, okay, well, yeah, we're gonna grab this knife and we're gonna grab this onions, and she starts cutting onions and she puts it in a pot, and then she grabs some carrots, chops them, puts them in the pot. But
what are you making tonight, Gwenna?
Just a nice stew, something just regular stew for us to, some nice vegetables.
Yeah, where'd you get those vegetables? They're very nice. Do you grow them around here?
We have some small patch of land that we've been growing a little bit of vegetables to get started. We've just yielded our first crop.
Congratulations. Is all the buildings occupied except for the one that we're in right now?
Not all of them.
What about the one across the way from where we are? Is anybody in that one?
No.
I guess.
Is she lying?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Gotta be. Wow.
She seems legit.
Yup. That bag of money on the ground. Did you take that? Nope.
She seems on the level.
Oh, totally. It says Bank of America. No, didn't take that.
So Tyrus is fascinated by this cooking, but he's also curious. Are you expecting others here as well?
Not presently.
Is it just you in this house?
Yes.
Tyros, my man. We need to. I apologize for my
Sounds like right before the serial killer kills someone.
you
Is anybody coming home? Are you alone?
You seem to come off the wrong way many times. His questions are very truthful and they're very open-hearted, but they sometimes come off in a wrong way. So I apologize for his.
I'm assuming he's
Serial
walking
killer
towards the door to
esque-
close it as he's asking these questions. She just kind of is like, no, I'm just here by myself.
Okay.
And how long have you been working on the palisade, and who is working on it?
Oh, yeah, we were setting up the others. From time to time, we try to get that worked out and built up so we can establish a port and then sail
It
back
doesn't seem to be
Bredon.
something of earnest for you'd think it'd be going up a lot faster if there was.
Well, it's only the few of us. I mean, it's not gonna happen overnight.
True, but you've been here a fortnight and you've only put it up 4 feet tall. I've seen
A lot of
people
work.
work.
You ever tried putting up a fort?
I have seen one constructed, and it usually goes up a little bit faster than this if it's something that is important to the area.
By 5 people?
Oh, you only have 5. I thought that there's at least 6 houses. You only have 5 people that live here?
Yeah.
Wow, you need more people.
Yeah.
You need like a bard that can go sing the praises of your fine establishment to help get people up here.
Are you a bard?
I am not a bard.
Can you sing?
I can certainly try if you want me to. I am I have been known to perform quite well. If you wish to hear a great song of my ancestors.
Sure. I'd love to hear it.
Right. I'm
Make a performance check.
Finally get to do a legit performance attack.
Right.
I'm going to sing "Oh My Place."
Okay. So, you tell me about. Go for it. Tell me about the song. Like you could just kind of say what the story thing of it is.
It's a song that I remembered when I was a child before I was cast off through my time journey, and it's kind of a sad tune that, but does seem to have a perky, happy ending at the end,
okay,
where everything comes together.
So you finished the song. It was wonderful. It was well sung, and she just kind of says, "Beautiful."
Thank you. Is this the meal that you're preparing for everybody tonight, or just yourself?
For all to have, right? You're hungry?
Do I notice her doing anything but putting in these vegetables?
Make a perception check.
Like maybe some dust of go to sleep and die or something.
It's Soylent Green. Oh, look at her. 14. You don't notice her doing any type of sleight of hand. It's just more she's just, as y'all are talking, she's chopping, she's doing that. She actually has a side of meat that was there that she's just now begun to start slicing into and cubing so she can add it to the broth.
Do I recognize the meat?
Red meat that you kind of say.
That looks like a fine cut of meat. What animal are you able to get up here that you can butcher?
It's one of the crocodiles.
Oh, we've heard it's a delicacy. We've only ever run into one. We managed to skin it, but we did not get to taste too many of the. I don't have to be truthful. And we were thinking of actually selling the pelt at some point. I didn't know if that was something that your Hamlet is interested in.
Yeah, we can find something to trade. We don't have any form of currency as we're trying to get this.
What are you known for in trade?
What do you need? Whenever we get some crop, we'll have some more vegetables. There's that table over there.
I see. So you really do not have a cash type of trade. What am I, like a cash crop of any kind?
So-
Currency seems to get in the way of good-natured.
So Tyros says, since you're sharing this food, would these mushrooms be a good trade for your hospitality here? He pulls out the 7 mushrooms he has from prior gathering.
These would be nice.
Okay, he offers those to her.
What would you want to trade for them? Your life.
I know. Movie, please. Let's see. Can you trade for some of your produce, your other vegetables and meats?
That sounds like a fair trade. We can add some of these mushrooms to the stew, and so she just cuts them up and tosses them. It starts to oil. All right, let's switch over to Robin and Kim. So you are approaching the boarded up building. You said that you were doing this stealthily.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
let
I
this
think the
happen.
word
Stealth
used was
checks.
sneaky.
Stealth checks,
I can't wait
please.
to try this food that we're all going to trip on now. That's going to be awesome.
Stealth checks,
Oh.
please. 13.
So I get to
Yep.
roll with disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah. So stealthy.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
1.
That's so bad.
Okay.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
So you all stealthily move up to the window, or not the window, but y'all were going to the shutters or the door?
I think the shutters.
Okay.
Yeah.
You move up to the shutters, and what were y'all wanting to do?
I was gonna try to open it and sneak my way in there.
I just wanted to try to peek through.
Okay, so you peek through, and inside you just see kind of darkness, little slits. You're gonna try to open it up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Vika, it's dark inside.
Okay.
Give me a strength check. Athletics.
Athletics. Okay. +5.
You put your hand on the shutter and you try to pull, but it's nailed in pretty tight.
Vika, do you want some help? Should I help you try to pull it off?
Yeah, I think we could get this open.
Okay.
So can we try together?
Sure. One person rolls with advantage.
I have a +5. This really should work.
Okay, so then
It really should have worked.
I'm only +4, so you rolled.
Okay, with advantage.
Okay, 17. So you get your axe in and you just kind of pry, and with the help of Araya, you're able to pull the shutter open. Now it's a little bit raised up. So when you snuck in, you were just kind of barely, Araya, you were barely looking up over the section to see what you could see through any type of slit. But the window opens up and you're wafted with the most putrid smell ever.
Oh, Raya.
That's bad.
Yeah. God, it smells like.
Death?
I was gonna say Tyros's meal, but yeah.
That too. Should I throw in a glow stick?
No, I think I can boost you up and see if you can see something.
It smells terrible in there.
We gotta check this out. We gotta come back with something, otherwise Trance will be pissed that I went in here. He had a plan.
All right, but can I please throw the glow stick in first?
You sure?
No.
All right.
No.
All
I
right.
don't know. Okay, wait. Okay, go ahead. Lift me up and
Okay,
I'll just plug my nose.
I'm gonna boost her up with my mighty muscles, and
My super quiet armor will not make a sound.
Okay, this is all part of the stealth, so this is happening. All right, so
Oh,
you lean against it. Y'all are acting like you're whispering, but you boost her up, and as she gets herself on the window, the loud clang just kind of clutters through, and you fall in. you fall in, and then Vega, you hear from the inside, you really need to come check this out. And Araya saying that.
Okay. Can I climb and scurry up the window?
Yep. So you climb in, and as you both as you climb in and land on the other side, everything goes.
Oh, that glow stick was probably a good idea.
I don't mean in terms of you can't see. I mean everything goes dark. You go unconscious.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Trans and Tyros.
Did we tell them?
That stew smells pretty good.
Tell us. So we're gonna have this nice dinner or sit down with this lady while this is going on. So, right?
We're still learning how to cook, Tyros.
So as Trans and Tyros, what do y'all do?
Again, still just having idle chit chat about the weather and how wonderful it's been and what she's putting in the stew, so Tyros can learn.
Yep.
Okay.
The Tyros is taking a lot of mental notes as observing what's going on. So
Do you want a pinch of salt and a lot of pepper?
Got that, Tyros?
he says yes.
Pepper.
Yes, pepper.
And I lean towards Tyros and go, she says a lot, but sometimes a lot doesn't mean a lot.
And she stirs it, and as she's stirring it, the smell of the different vegetables and the meat and all that just kind of wafts out. It's for the trance, you like a good meal. This is definitely smelling good.
Tyros has no idea.
Nope.
No idea what's going on right now. So
I think they're getting close to the end of the meal, being ready. I think we should go back to our cabin so that they know where to deliver the meal.
Okay. So
I thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you.
We are going to retire so that we are set when you are able to provide food. We'll be there ready, waiting.
Okay.
Take care for your time as well, and then I'll leave with Trans. So
okay. So you both
the house.
Yep, you both head out and head into the house. Just you two there.
Yep.
I am going to walk over to the pier and see if I notice anything.
You walk over to the pier. Nope.
Do I notice any footprints where our compatriots may have been?
Make a perception check.
Please find our footprint.
Please come save us.
Don't suck.
12. Nope.
I sucked. I'm going to go back into the house and say, is Vega and Araya here?
They were supposed to be here. Where'd they go?
They said they were going down to the pier. I went down there and there was no sign of them. Do you think they're okay?
I don't know. Maybe should we go look for them? What do you think?
Or we could stay here and have a meal.
We could.
I checked most of the houses, and every house seemed legit except for the one that was boarded up. Do you think they went there?
Were there other places they could have gone?
Or the Palisade? I haven't been there yet, but all the other houses, Ryan and I have checked, and there wasn't anybody. There's either nobody in there and it was empty, or there were already people residing in there.
So, feeling convinced, I'll agree with Trent. We should go look for our comrades who have disappeared.
Okay. So you're just kind of walking the lower area. Okay.
Yeah. So
look for anything out of the ordinary towards the Palisade and towards in any of the houses, like if there's movement in there that wasn't there before that I'd seen.
Looking around, you don't see anything different. The one house is still boarded up. Shutters are closed. The rest of them, it's just people kind of about. It's getting into the the later in the day, and people seem to be the few people that are there seem to be gathering around the fire at the center of the center of camp to just kind of congregate.
I'm going to see if there's any lone straggler in the group of people.
Of the 5?
Yes. Or are they all just like all in a big circle hanging out?
They're all just in a big circle, except for the woman that was cooking.
I see.
Is the woman that cooking? Is she in that circle or not?
No, not yet.
Okay. Tyros will head back to her house and rap on our door.
I
Okay.
will come with him.
Okay. So you open the door.
We've already lost 2 people. I'm not losing another.
Hey, you don't know that. You don't know
no,
that.
I don't. But I mean, I'm trying to find out where they are. So I figure if we go ask people.
All right. So you knock on the door, and she opens up, and she has like using her skirt to hold the sides of the pot. She's like, "Oh, you're in time. Hold this," and she hands it to you, Tyros.
He takes the stew, says, "Oh, thank you. This is excellent. But I was hoping for our friends to also join. Have you seen them? They are
I've been
large.
Been cooking with you too. No?
That's right. Well, if you do see a large, and I'll describe the characteristics of both Araya and Viga. Where if you happen to see these 2, would you mind letting us know?
Oh, your friends. If they've gone, I don't know where they've gone off to.
Are people known to have gone missing in this area?
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm sure they're just looking around. Just like we came and visited you, I'm sure they're visiting somebody. Where do you want us to take this somewhere for you?
Yes, over across the way. That's where we're all going to meet and have dinner.
Tyros, let us go across the way.
Sweet. Yep.
We follow her to where she wants us to go with this.
Okay. Yeah, she comes in. There's the 4 others that are there. Tim is there. There's another gentleman, 2 other gentlemen and another woman that's there, all human. All dressed in plain, just regular clothes.
Just to understand the scene here, across the way is across the street. Is that the boarded up house? Or are we going into?
No, you're not going to the boarded up house. The boarded up house is around like when you were first coming in.
Gotcha. Okay, but across the way is just an open area we're heading to?
It's like an open area, but then you're going into a house, one of the other residents' houses.
Okay.
And setting that there. Inside, you see them just standing around talking.
And there is this a building we're in then,
yeah.
Okay. So before we go into the building, I would just like to scream their names and tell them that dinner is ready.
Okay.
And we go to the house.
Yep.
And I'm going to talk to the first person I see.
Okay, first person you see is Tim.
Tim.
Hey.
It is good to see you again. How have you been?
You look dry. You look a lot more dry.
I am happily dry. And it's all because of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, darndest weather.
Darndest. So it's dinner time and I can't find 2 of my friends. Have you seen the 2 women that were with us when we arrived?
I can't say that I have.
And I'm going to look at the group and ask, kind of in a long, in a rather big tone, has anyone seen the women that we came with when we rode into town?
All of them just kind of look at each other, back at you, and sure.
So, growing concerned, at this point, I think Tyros is willing to leave this house and start looking for signs of, like tracks on the ground or any signs of distress in the.
Has Big ever known to miss a meal?
All right, so Tyros steps outside.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you step outside and you look around. At this time, Trance, everything goes black.
Oh God.
For you. You step outside, Tyros, and you look around. You're just kind of looking on the ground. Give me you're looking for what, tracks? Give me an insight check. 18? You look down on the ground and you're seeing, as you're just kind of peering in and really getting into looking to see what's going on, you notice that there are multiple different tracks and track paths that have been walked, but it's not like blatant where it's, oh yeah, I could just walk in and see that this is a well-worn path. It actually seems covered in a way, but with your roll, you're able to see just kind of one that really sticks out where it looks like the ground is a little bit more pushed in, and it's not a foot mark. It's more of just like this weird shape. Never seen.
How would you describe? Can I make out the shape or?
Like some like a dragged
shape.
Like for instance, it's kind of like a let's say I didn't describe that properly. Sorry. Let's say that it's it's like an S shaped as it's moving around.
Is this shape heading off in a direction that I can discern?
Not really can tell. This is just the only thing that you see. It's the only thing that's there. The rest of the area is just kind of it's covered over with mud. Okay. But you notice this pattern, and it looks like just kind of this continued S shape.
Okay. So with this knowledge, I'll turn back and head back inside the building.
You head back inside the building. Everyone's there. Trance is not.
So, intending to tell Trance this information, I start getting nervous and so let me walk up to Tim.
Okay.
Tim, have you seen Trance?
No, I thought he went out with you.
No, he was here. He's gonna stay here to have a meal with everyone.
No, he said he was gonna go out with you.
Can I tell if he is telling the truth?
Insight check.
Let's do it.
11. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
He said that he was going to go outside with you, and after you stepped out, and that was it.
Growing concerned because he was just in this building. I want to look for any signs of.
And Gwenna just says, "Yeah, he said he wasn't feeling comfortable staying here, and he was going to catch up with you, so he went outside."
He went outside. You said.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be here to eat, though. He would be fair to see if Gwyneth is lying, or
I'll give you an insight check.
Okay.
16. Thumbs up. Something's not right. Things aren't making sense.
So, not trusting the information being said to me, I'm not going to head outside. I want to start investigating the.
You see them say, "Why don't you sit down and have a meal with us?"
Said I would be delighted to. I'll take some meal, but I want to take it with me. And what meal is in the area by chance?
What? Sorry, say that again.
So what meal are they suggesting?
Well, it's the meal that she was making while y'all were there.
Okay. So he'll take a bunch of it and put it in his mouth, and you see just fall back out of his mouth.
see the carrots falling out the side of you.
Yep, exactly. Says, thank you for this meal. Just trying to pretend he can eat it, of course. So
all right. So they just kind of look at that happen. They look at each other. Then they look back at you. And when they look back at you, you don't see the eyes of humans looking at you. The yellow slitted eyes that look back at you, and they just kind of say, you what languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, and Druid.
Okay, so you can't understand anything that they're saying. And at that point, that's when all 5 of them leap towards you.
Oh God.
Man, there's a lot of fight.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight. we're gonna be a little short tonight for this one because what's coming up next, I need to do a big prep. So,
why did you do something unexpected?
yes, who did? Vegan Araya? That's who.
Araya, who trusts nothing, was like, "Yeah, I'll jump into that smell." Absolutely, that sounds great.
100%.
So we're gonna end there tonight, and that's gonna bring episode 4 to a close, and we will be picking up episode 5 when we get back from Gen Con. It will be not next Sunday, but the following Sunday. After we get back, and we will continue through this adventure. So, what do y'all think so far? How do you think it's going?
I think next session should be the last one.
Yeah, it's really great. You taught them how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, it's great. Next week's last one. Love it. Oh, it's great. This is gonna be awesome. I'm really excited to see what happens to us now.
Yeah, are you all enjoying? Robin, Kim, are you enjoying the story thus far?
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
I'm intrigued. I'm very nervous that of all of us, Tyros is the only one left right now.
So the whole time I'm just reading his character sheet, and I'm like, nope. So I had to find another way around it.
Yeah.
Will Vegan Araya be saved? Will Trance have a plan? Will
Very well.
Cyrus learn to make a souffle? Find out next week.
That was good stuff.
Oh gosh.
Oh man, no, this is fun. I like that. I hope y'all are still enjoying the story seriously, and that we're like I said, we got 2 more episodes to go through, but just kind of setting things up for the end of chapter 1.
You would have thrown your glow stick into that building.
I'm sorry. You should have listened to me. I'm so sorry.
I'm so happy you didn't.
I just love the sight of these 2 people thinking they're all stealthy with the rolls of 1s and 4s. I'm gonna go with this building.
They thought they were quiet.
Her loud armor and this giant orc so much noise.
My favorite part, though, I gotta admit, is the fact that when they're going unconscious, and then as players they realize we didn't tell them where we're going, and that look on our faces was surprised.
They have no idea where we are.
Oh my gosh.
The pier.
Yep. So we'll be back after Gen Con. So in 2 weeks, we'll be back, and we'll be playing more for sure, so that we can they can find out what's next, and I can be properly set up for everything that's coming.
I would like to thank Derek, our dungeon master. Thank you so much for creating an awesome story and for running a fantastic game for us to enjoy. And for all of you in chat, thank you so much. You guys definitely spice and lighten up the game.
Brian. Give me a solid 3 minutes to recover from the whisk me baby.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it's gonna be good, and we'll keep it running. And if, like I said, I've built a skeleton of this chapter and of an epic, so we'll see how the team's feeling after we get through chapter 1 and see how this shakes out. So
I feel like Orion's gonna want a chapter 2.
That's great. I've got everything prepared. I've got the ending of this already scripted.
Except for the building, we won't try to climb it.
No, yeah, I know. Tonight we were supposed to go up in the palisade, and we're just.
So you made it to you all made it to Hamlet. So we got 2 episodes to see how that shakes out, and we'll see how things go. But Barrett, what do you have coming up on your channel? Nothing.
I've got Kingdom Death Monster unboxing coming tonight, and then at Gen Con, we're going to try to get some of these goofballs together, and we're going to do some talking every once in a while on everybody about everything we've done and seen. So prepare for some goofball chit chat.
Oathsworn finale.
Huh?
Don't you have your Oathsworn finale?
Oh, yeah. See, this is why I have a family. They tell me what I'm really doing. Yes, Colin actually is joining me on the 31st, which is tomorrow, to finish Oathsworn.
Woohoo, the finale.
The 21 episode or 21 story mission campaign.
I can't wait for y'all to see that mini.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Robin, what you got going on?
Nothing. This. I'll be here in 2 weeks. That's I don't know. That's it.
All right, Steve, what you got?
Yeah, nothing with Gen Con coming up, so I'm hoping we could do some content while we're at Gen Con.
Okay,
So
yeah, me too.
I think we should probably talk offline about that and share with everyone. But regardless, when we come back, we'll definitely do some coverage with that. So
okay, all right.
But other than that, I don't have anything planned. So
All right.
Yep.
Kim, what you building?
Well, I'm gonna wait for my new laser engraver to come and have fun with that. And then I gotta make an old timey recap for all of us. Here.
I want to see what you do with this one.
It's gonna be
interesting.
It's gonna be great.
We're
Well, on the plus side, I don't think we saw a single crocodile today.
Yeah, that's right.
we
No
didn't.
crocodiles.
Yeah,
No
you're right.
crocodiles.
Just the meat.
Maybe. I don't think that was crocodile.
I don't
meat,
think it's
honey.
crocodile meat.
Shrugs.
I went.
So, for my end of things, Tuesday I'll be playing Eldritch Horror. So I'll be breaking out that lovely, and ended up buying something that I shouldn't have for it. Anyway, but I have that coming, and then off to Gen Con. And I'll be there Thursday morning, so I will meet up with these fellows, and we will have a good time. And like both of them said, try to get some content out while we're there to enjoy. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us, you wonderful people. Kim, Robin, Barrett, Steve, thank you so much for taking the time to hear my goofy story.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks,
Yep,
Dirk.
it's a lot of fun.
So we will see you all later. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, my patrons, my YouTube subscribers. And if you're neither, just coming in to hang out, and thank you for coming in and joining us for this. Just know we love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everybody.
Take care.
Bye.